the phone booth, it's the one across the hall. If you don't answer, I'll just ring it off the wall. I know he's there, but I just have to call. Don't leave me hanging on the telephone.
David!
No! You Wally!
David, don't speak to me like that, please.
Well, I was in the middle of something and you rudely interrupted. Now, you're either extremely rude or you're a Wally. So which one is it?
Neither. I work here. This is my office.
Nonsense! This is my home, and you're welcome in my home, but you've got to adhere to a few simple rules. 1. You don't interrupt David when his creative juices are flowing. 2. You don't invite the danger man onto the premises. And 3. If you're coming into my home, then you must bring a gift of some description, preferably cash money, but food will do.
Well, if you paid rent, then I might, but you don't.
I do pay rent. I pay rent to Tangle Smart. I pay a peppercorn ground rent. The building is actually mine, and rightly so, as I keep it secure 24/7, 365. I'm the head of security and the owner of the building, Neil. I don't have to pay rent. You should be paying me rent so that you can use it as an office, but I'll let you off because none of what you do is of any value. You just bash a few keys and pretend you're doing something of worth.
You're completely wrong, David. What was I interrupting?
I was composing a song with Seal. He's on the other end of the line. Well, he was. I'm using my internal earpiece and we're bouncing ideas off of each other.
Can I speak to Seal?
No, you cannot speak to Seal. As soon as he heard you enter the room, he hung up. Speak soon, David. I'm not hanging around to listen to that silly Wally. That's what he said.
You don't even know Seal.
Oh, no, of course I don't know Seal. I've only written and performed countless songs with him. I've only coached him into a better way of living at David's retreat. I've only steered him to Champions League glory as part of David FC. I was only his best man at his wedding, and he at mine. He at mine.
What wedding?
My wedding! I got married last weekend, but someone, I'm looking at you, boy. Someone was so wrapped up in his own goings-on that he failed to even recognise that his papa was getting married.
Who did you get married to?
Good grief, Neil! People don't just randomly marry. It's surely not so difficult for you to deduce who I might have got married to. The love of my life, the lady who calls Tangle Smart her second home because she's here so much, spending time with David.
Still no idea who you're talking about.
Alison Moye! Goodness me, you really are so wrapped up in yourself, Neil. Emlyn was going to be best man, but as Seal has known me longer, and Emlyn was a little nervous about making a speech, I gave him a pass. But at least he attended, which is more than I can say for you.
And where did you get married?
At Tangle Smart. All your colleagues were here, all the students. It was a wonderful day, and you missed it because you were doing whatever it is you do on a weekend.
Is this true, Emlyn?
Don't answer him, Emlyn. You don't need to back me up. It happened, Neil, and I will not forget how selfish you were. I was going to let you do the catering. But instead I had to ask Bernie Leatherman.
But this is the first you've mentioned of it.
Not true, boy. Not true. I've been mentioning it for months.
I've never even heard you mention Alison Moyer.
Alison David now. She's Alison David.
What?
Good grief! Do you really need me to explain to you how marriage works and how names work? She's taken my hand in marriage and now she's taken my name. Now I know it. It can be the other way round, and the husband can take the wife's name, or the husband's name, or the wife's name. But David Allison didn't sound right, so we agreed that Allison would become Allison David.
What's your surname, David?
My surname is Mind Your Own Business, because you've lost the right to ask anything about my life. You don't need to pretend to be interested.
Emlyn, what's your surname?
Don't you dare answer him, Emlyn! And don't you dare speak to him, Neil! This is getting out of hand, and I may have to ask you to leave, Neil.
You're horrible to Emlyn. Why isn't he back at uni?
Emlyn isn't going back to uni. He prefers it here with his papa. He loves being outdoors and hauling lumber from 7 a.m. until 9 p.m. It's honest work, and he gets to stay here with his papa on the ranch.
Emlyn, are you alright?
Get out! I warned you! Get out! Don't you ever speak to my boy again, or there will be serious repercussions.
You need help, David. I'll see you soon.
I do not need help, and I hope that I don't see you soon. You better hope you don't see me soon as well. Go on, get out of here! Good grief. That boy is ridiculous. What a silly, silly little Wally. Good grief. You watch and learn, Emlyn, that, and I keep saying it, but that is how to not be a person. Yeah, see you soon, you Wally. Yeah. Love, David.